Christian Ponder stinks. Hey guys, and welcome to the 2015 Lonnie Bowl Associate Press Rankings. Hope you're excited for another great year filled with winners, losers, laughs, and plenty of side bets. You've probably already heard the news, but my beloved Tim Tebow, locker room personality, genius, has been cut by the Eagles. I would like to thank Tim for his time on my team and a couple championships he won for me. It's alright, I've already got the crying out of the way, and I'm ready to move on. Some off-season news. Tommy Blake had a kid. Congratulations. Justin's having a kid before he gets married. He's a sinner. We think that Kerr might have knocked up Jenna. We're not sure though. Joey and Scott live together. Dinger burned some more bridges, and yeah, it was quite an off-season. I was looking into this. It looks like Matt Kerr ranked first among managers to get smack-talked against last season. He had 334 comments about him. That's pretty impressive. It takes a lot of people in the league to all pull together and make fun of Kerr for that long. So congratulations, guys. Just looking at some Lonnie Bowl all-time standings before we go through the rankings here. I noticed that I've dropped down in the standings to 11th all-time with a 30-35 record. But I've also have the most points scored since modern era points were calculated, so I've got that going for me. Obviously, I don't play very good fantasy defense. Right next to me are James and Joey. After 5 years in the Lonnie Bowl, James and Joey are just 2 points behind me all-time, which is, I mean, that's pretty impressive after 5 years. Kerr ranks dead last. I don't think we had any doubters on that one. And Dinger averages the fewest points per season. Congratulations, Dinger. Just look at the head-to-head standings. There's some interesting records in there. But some games to watch would be Week 11. Me versus James. James is up 4-1. All-time against me. I'm looking to change that. Week 5, Justin plays Joey. They are tied all-time 3-3. Week 8, Kerr plays Dinger, which is always interesting. Dinger is actually up 5-1 in that series all-time. He's really got Kerr's number. And then I think everyone's looking forward to Week 9, where I face off against Tim. Tim is 5-0 against me all-time. It's a blemish on my all-time record, and I really am looking forward to Week 9 and kicking the crap out of Tim. I might have to come out to Seattle for that, Tim. So give me a cod or something. Next, I would like to congratulate Joey. Big championship last year. Congratulations. Way to go. Now let's get on to why we're watching this video. The rankings. The Lonnie Bowl Associate Press rankings are known across the fantasy landscape as the most accurate, the most hilarious. I don't do them personally. It's the Associate Press. They give me all these rankings. They send them to me. I actually just got them in the mail this morning. So let's go down the list here. Last but not least this year, you know him as Chubbs. I know him as Matt Kerr. For the 5th straight season, he's being picked to finish dead last, and for the most part, I think the AP's been pretty correct about that. I couldn't agree with him anymore. He's got a crappy name. Beats by Ray. That name's got to be about 2 years old now. Kerr has never been clever nor witty when choosing his name, but I thought he could have came up with a better name than that. Go back to Driver Time. You know, his team isn't any better. Let's face it. He chose to read a fantasy football magazine 2 hours before the draft, and I don't think it helped him out any. But you know, that's the nature of the beast. That's why he's in the league, and that's why we all have a lot of wins on our records. Other than that, looking at his team, he's got a couple average wide receivers, a couple untested running backs, and old paper neck Peyton Manning. We'll see if Peyton can make it more than 10 games this year. I'm doubting it. He'll be Kurt will be stuck in the basement again. He is the Lonnie Bowl's all-time loser. Number 11, not last, but second to last. Tom DeBase, you had a tough draft. Last year I predicted you before the season started to do well, make the playoffs. You did. You finished second in the regular season. I think you made the playoffs for the first time in your career. If maybe the second, I'm not sure. But it was a nice year for you. And then I don't know what happened at Jordy's, but you took 8 steps back. Now you're stuck in the basement with Kerr, which isn't so good. C.J. Anderson, you're hilarious. I don't know. I don't get all the hype about this guy, but I don't think we'll be seeing a lot out of him this year. Frank Gore, you know, he's an old pup. He's getting more fragile. I know he's a big tough guy, but he's in a new offense, and I guess only time will tell there. He doesn't have much of it. Eric Decker, Anquan Bolden. Sure, I guess. Who's throwing the ball to Eric Decker? I don't even know. I didn't do enough research there, but can't be good in that Jets offense. And the hell is Ty Montgomery? I think you just need to figure your shit out. Number 10, Scott Hanna. You know, I'm really proud of Scott this year. He made it through an entire draft. Normally he makes it through 6 rounds, then auto drafts the rest of his team. That's alright. I don't see any chemistry between his players. Alfred Morris, yeah. I think he'll be sucking on his mom's teat in 4 weeks, and we'll see that young gun come up, blow right by him. Justin Forsett, you know, I don't like those Baltimore guys too much. I know you'd like them, Scott, but I think he got the wrong one there. He couldn't find a hole in a strip club bathroom, I suppose. Roddy's washed up. I don't know why you have these 2 guys on your bench, but Roy Halou Jr. and Max Williams, put them in the starting roster. And that'll help your season out a little bit. Number 9, Timmy Gagne, my mortal enemy. Comes all the way out from Seattle for the draft. You know, you're putting your faith in Eli Manning this year. You want to see a picture of my mother-in-law? Neither do I. Yeah, he's got some pretty funny commercials, but I see a consolation bracket in your future, Timmy. Number 8, Skoggs. I hate doing this to him. He's a former champion. Puts up a great effort year after year. I hope it doesn't hurt him that he's this low in the rankings and the AP didn't have faith in him, but looking at his team, he just doesn't have the running backs to sustain a 13-week punishing Lonnie Bowl season. Number 7, last year's champion, Joey Boss, misses the playoffs. You know, it's tough to watch a manager go through such a roller coaster ride like Joey's been through the past year. But I think we'll see his team get hurt by those preseason injuries, and yeah, Mr. Steal Your Girl is gonna lose Lonnie. Someone's got to steal Lonnie. Number 6, Dinger. Yes, Dinger. You're gonna make the playoffs here. I love the name this year, as I always do. Pretty boy Tom Brady, he's ready to go. I don't know about Carlos Hyde and the old stanky leg, Chris Ivory. I mean, that's a questionable running back corpse, but you know, I think you're set to sneak into the playoffs. So let's do it, dang, huh? Number 5, this guy's been playing pretty well, managing a good team the last couple of years. Sammy, another deep team. It's unfortunate that when you get to the playoffs, though, you seem to choke a little bit. You haven't quite gotten as deep as you wanted to, I'm sure, in past years in the playoffs. But let's see if you can turn a new leaf this fall. No pun intended. Number 4, Justin. Justin, I think you really mixed your picks up well. You got a quarterback gonna have a comeback here. A couple solid running backs. Some highlight receivers. Got Gronk. Don't tease me. One thing I'm worried about with you is I think you might be distracted by that pregnant bitchy Brooke all season long. So I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Brooke, just in case you see this. But yeah, I like your team a lot. Number 3, runner-up from last year, Tommy Blake. Got a great mix of veterans and rookies. You know, that arts and crafts guru, Tony Romo. You know, I like him this year to really put his foot down and stay on the gas as far as that offense goes. He's got a newborn, I should say, Tom Blake. That's pretty darn cool. So you got a little baby luck on your side. Number 2, Purple People Eaters, James Years. Your team couldn't have came together at a better time in your life, I think. You need some money after all the buckaroos you were spending at the state fair, I'm sure. You need some sweet Marchand's cookies, corn on the cob, and some Macklin cheese on a stick, I'm sure. Number 1, first place this year. I think all 12 or all 11 guys plus me will agree that I drafted a pretty good squad. I think my 3rd championship ring is on its way. I've got running backs, wide receivers, and I just look good, you know, all around. That's the thing. Doug Martin, big comeback season this year. Everyone threw some jabs at me when I drafted him in the late 4th round, but I think he's ready to go. DeMarco, see if he can keep close to the pace he had last year. Jonathan Grimes, I mean, why not Jonathan Grimes? Who's Alfred Blue? Why not Jonathan Grimes? Come on. So we'll see there. I also picked up Tyrod Taylor off the waiver wire a couple days ago. You know, my team's looking a lot like my record-setting 2010 team that laid the brisket on every other opposing team I came up against. So there you have it. There's the rankings this year. Feel free to let the smack talk start here, and good luck to all. We'll see you all soon.